Okay. Says we're live. Excuse me. Winter. Okay. So it says that we're live now. I just wanted to take a couple of seconds and tell you guys a little short story. The short story is I was homeschooled. I was homeschooled as a teenager. And I am very socially awkward. You might not know that about me, but I'm very, very socially awkward. Hi, Steve. And growing up, I was always in competition. Hi, Skip. I was always in competition that I didn't even want to be in with a friend of mine. And I always was on the losing end of the competition. It was always, hi, Suburban, hi, Wendy. I got this. I didn't know so many of you would hop on so quickly. I was always on the losing end of this competition. Can you guys not hear me? That'd be bad. Can anybody else not hear me? Or is that just her? Because there's no point in me telling you. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. So I was always on the losing end of the competition, no matter what. She was always skinnier. She was always prettier. She was always blonder. She was always had the boyfriends. She had the better car. She got the better job. I mean, it was always. And then I left. We went to church with her for years, and we left and we went to a new church. And as a teenager growing up in our youth group, because I was socially awkward, like I never fit in with the clique. Ever. Like, one summer I got pulled into like 11 meetings with our youth group, with our youth pastor, being in trouble because so-and-so said I done something and so-and-so said the same thing, or, I was accused of saying, and a lot of the times, the funny part is, a lot of the times when they would say that I said something, I did. I did. They would say, well, you said, blah, blah, blah was rude, or, that you didn't like her. I did. I had no filter, and I'm one of those people that I say what I think, even if you don't like it, and even if I know it's going to get me in trouble, I'll still tell you what I think and how I feel about something. And it bit me now that I'm older, it's funny because like after 26, from that point on, it's like somebody just flipped a switch in my brain, and I'm just so chill about the fact that people do not like me, and I'm perfectly good with that. But before that, like, it would stress me out so bad. And if you caught the live stream today when we were at church, and Jeff was talking about being a people pleaser, and I was like, I really would. He said, if you're a psychopath, then you don't care what people think. And I was like, oh crap, I'm a psychopath. Because it literally tormented me my whole life that people didn't like me. Like, even now, when we are at church, like, the same people who were in our youth group now go to the church with us. And now we're grown-ups, and it's the same way. Like, when they talk to me, I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, why are you speaking to me? And it's been that way my whole life. And so, when I started making YouTube videos, I don't know, I really don't know what I was thinking, honestly, because that's just not my personality. Surprisingly, I don't like to put myself out there. I will sing on live streams because, hello, but you are a psychopath. But, I'll sing on live streams and stuff because technically, even though you all are listening, it's just myself and John in the room. But, like, when I sing on stage, I have such major stage fright to the point that I'm almost, like, paralyzed with it. So, me putting myself out there with videos and then hearing people say, well, I watched that, and I'm just like, you do? Oh, my. people like me, but others think I'm weird. Who cares? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what made me decide that this was a good idea to do a YouTube channel. And then very recently, the whole drama with the Homestead Network. I mean, the funny part about it is like, I left and I gave my reason for leaving. It was a valid reason. Like, Friday, I didn't do a live stream because we weren't home. I was busy. I wanted to do stuff with my kids, so I didn't do it. And that was the reason that I quit, because I didn't want to constantly be tied down to that hour. I wanted to be able to live stream when I wanted and not worry about it. And I was having to worry about it. And it was no hard feelings or anything. But from the moment that I left, I've been getting trolled. And I mean, and I've been getting like, I was moderators on some of the Homestead Network channels, and now they're removing me. And I don't know, I think I'm agitated by that. I'm just like, are we that petty? Like, is it that childish? Because I wanted to spend time with my kids when I wanted to and live stream when I wanted to, so now we're going to be petty about it. So it's a combination of that. And I wanted to tell you guys the story of the fact that, I've never been in the clique. And I don't know why I did YouTube videos, because I'm not like an out there person. But if you're wondering what I'm looking at the window, because it kind of helps me focus and not get upset. I don't understand what the drama with the Homestead Network. I don't either. I don't understand the reasoning. I mean, I know I left, and then when I did, a bunch of channels followed suit. And maybe it was that everybody else had already planned to do it. I just led the charge. I don't know. Maybe it was the fact that they had already thought about doing it, but when I done it, they were like, oh, well, okay, let's do it. I don't know. And so I think it's stupid, the whole drama going on. The same thing is the same thing with the vaping live stream networks. Too many clicks. Yeah, see, it's the same thing that I had issues with when I was a teenager. Oh, you did get your shirt? Good, Jen. I'm glad. It was the same thing when I was in a clique or at church, and there was the little cliques and stuff. I never fit into that. And I think the reason I don't fit into it is because I don't understand it. Like, and because I am socially awkward, like, I don't know how to say, hey, be my friend. Hey, I want you to like me. But now I just don't care. And now the people that I've never cared about, or I always were worried that they were not going to like me, or how can I make you like me? Now all of a sudden they're being nice to me, and I feel like they have another agenda. And I don't know what to do about it. Like, I'm like, why are you talking to me? What do you want? So, I don't know. In the last couple of days, my sub count has suddenly jumped. And I'm sure it's because, Jason has started Big Bear Homestead has started doing like his thread, and people are seeing. But I just wanted to tell you guys, and I'm not going to make this very long, but I just wanted to tell you guys how much I appreciate you. I would love to say that I'm not going to cry, but I am. It's too late. I already feel it coming. I appreciate you. That's it. When I tell you at the end of every video, I love you guys. I really do. I've never had people to accept me for who I am. Except for my mama and John. John was the first guy to ever accept me for who I am. Ever. Like, everybody else wanted to change me. You don't get to say what you want. You can't be so brash. You can't be so outspoken. But you know what? He didn't care. He loved me anyway. And my mama, God help her. I don't think she intended for me to be so brash. But it happened. It was too late. But I just wanted to tell you guys. You guys have been with me. Some of you guys have been with me. Sugar Run, yeah, you've been there from almost the beginning. You guys have been there from me crying over the neighbor to putting a pony in my car in my mom's van and bringing it here. Look how red my face gets when I cry. Ain't that fantastic? And I don't know, you guys have just always been there, and I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to tell you that. And I'm out here in a barn, and quite frankly, I really need to clean this at some point when it warms up a little bit more, because it really stinks. Not want you to ever change. Hi, Judy Ball. In case you guys are wondering, Judy Ball is my aunt, and she loves me, yes. You know I'm not talking about you. Tell me the truth. Oh, I see. My grandma used to say, tell the truth and shame the devil. People can't handle the truth. It's on them, not you. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I think I'm frustrated mostly with the Homestead Network stuff that went on, because it was just, a cloud went over and it got really dark. It just felt like a repeat of the crap that went down when I was a kid. And I'm just like, I intentionally stayed away from that my whole life. I don't want to repeat that. I just don't. So that's what I wanted to say. But I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate the fact that you guys watch the videos. Sometimes I know they can be boring and it's just me cleaning or me sitting here in the barn yakking on about something. And you put up with my saucy ways. I know you're not, baby. I just want to, I love you, Mondo. But, I'm sitting out here looking at this window, and it's so pretty. I'm going to show it to you. Hold on. I don't know if you can. Wait, does that mean I can't troll you now? You can't, Sugar Run. You can't. It's better than watching TV. I'm sure TV is, has more swearing. Even though I swore on a live stream. Did you guys see that? I was so proud of myself. I was like, I only said one cuss word. Because I don't, that's, most of the cherish move on from the drama. Don't give them that much power. No, I'm not. It's just, it was stressful for a while. I'm not stressed about it now. I'm crying because I'm so excited. And I love you guys. It's okay to cry. Ugh, you don't know how bad I hate to cry. I don't even know what I was going to say now. I mostly just wanted to tell you guys that. Because I always tell you, and I'm just like, love you guys, bye. But I say that to my family when I hang up with them on the phone. So that's my way of ending it, as I love you. I did something you would do the other day. I answered a Craigslist for free rocks and went in the middle of the night. Did he have a machete? Did you go in the basement to get it? So, yeah. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. And I've already been on here 13 minutes. Holy moly. How are the fur babies today? You want to see them? I'm out in the barn. Let's take a look. Since we're not going to... Hi, Maria. I love you too. Okay. That's what I was going to show you. Look how beautiful the view is out there. It's so pretty today. Oh, look at the baby. She's just like totally whatever. This is Lily. That is, look how big she's gotten. She's almost fully grown. She'll be ready to breed in about a month. Whose butt do I have to kick? Nobody, Maria. I'm just talking. And my foxy bear. Look at her. She's just chilling out. I don't know why they do that, but all the rabbits, they do that. They like tuck themselves on the other, in between the wood. I don't know if it just makes them feel safe or what, but that's what she does. Lily said, please don't touch me. And you can see Maggie over there. And in case you're wondering who Maggie is, who the baby is named Maggie, my mom and I watch every video and we love you. We don't know what happened with the Homestead Network, but you do a great job. Don't get to watch the live streams very often because we're usually working outside. Yeah, I didn't want there to be drama. I told him what I thought. I'm leaving. I have kids. I'm busy. End of story. Okay. Hold on and I'll show you this. You're going to get drunk for a second. Hold on. There's all my quail. Look at all the eggs that they laid. I griped the other day. I was like, oh, they didn't lay any eggs. And then they do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's 8, 9, 10, I think that's it. 10. And that's good because I have 10. Nope, I lied. Here's 11. I only have 10 females. So that's 11 eggs. It's not bad. You do a good job, girlies. And then, of course, let me lock this back up. I'll get those eggs out in a second. Then, of course, I have my favoriteest baby in the whole entire world. I've got to show you how big my silky chick has got. The poop eater. The poopy eater. That's what she's doing. She's out here. If you look, there's like wet spots on the floor. She's eating poop. Because she's disgusting. Come here, fussy butt. He always is so afraid. And I keep saying he. I'm scared this is going to be a rooster. Hold on a minute. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Look at these fuzzy feet. I love this little rat. You're so cute. But I really do. I don't know. Deep down, I just have a feeling this is going to be a rooster. Maybe it's the way its face looks. I don't know. But I've never had a silky before. And these are the baby quail. They hatched the same day it did. And look how much bigger they are. And I'm pretty sure this one's a boy. I'm pretty sure of it. And then that one's a girl. That one's a girl. That one's a girl. I think I've got 3 girls and a boy. Pretty sure about that. So, LOL Suburban. What'd she say? I love Winter. She's such a brat. Winter that is gross. Yes, it's disgusting. Okay. And then there's Willow, and she has Treasure in the stall with her. What's funny is, like, the little baby chicken got in there one day because I was letting them out. How do you sex quail? Female quail. Let me see if I can show you on the grown-ups. Hold on, because it's easier to see on grown-ups. Pay attention, Mariah. You will need this later. I'm sure you already know, but I showed you once. Or told you once, but I didn't show you. Let me set my camera up here, and I will show you. Okay, first one. This is a girl. You see how her chest is really light and she's got polka dots all over the front? That's a girl. And then this, come here, who does not want to cooperate. You see how his chest is red? That's a boy. That's how you sex a quail. That's a simple way to sex a quail. There's another way too that requires you to squeeze their butthole, but I ain't into doing that. I just wait to see what color they are. I guess if you had like the Texas A&M that are white, you would have no choice but to squeeze the butt. But I have Coturnix, so I don't have to squeeze buttholes. So it makes me happy. Okay, Rebecca. I'm going to do a gender reveal on myself. A gender reveal on your quail. I love it. Okay, I will show you the rest of my creatures because I'm not going to do a video today, so this will be the only video you get. Okay, let me turn it around. Okay, so Willow has Treasure in her pen. Now, the little baby chicks, sometimes like when I'm in here, I'll let them out and let them run around. Treasure. And Willow like tried to beat him up because he got in her pen. But she don't ever do that to Treasure anymore because she did it once and Treasure pecked her right in the top of the head. So now she just kind of tries to avoid that. Look how big Priscilla's getting, guys. She's like bigger than Willow already. No butt squeezing, I hope so. Well, I do the anal glands of the dogs. So there is butt squeezing going on, but no quail butt squeezing. Okay, so that means I don't want anything but a Coturnix or however you spell it. You did spell it right. So, yeah, look how big Priscilla is. She's getting really, really big. Blackjack. And Big Bertha Elvis over here. He's a big boy. The neighbor actually brought his. He brought over 2 New Zealands and then a Flemish giant cross. And he bred them to Elvis. And in exchange, I get a baby. Because, you know, I need another rabbit. And so, he brought him over here and he was like, oh my God. You do a dog butt squeezing. Because my dog smells. Yes, I do dog butt squeezing. That's one of the things I did when I worked at the vet office. Squeezed butts. I'm a professional butt squeezer. But he took a look at Elvis and he was like, oh my God, that's a huge rabbit. Yeah, kind of is. Okay, so now you've seen all my creatures, my short little barn tour, because, it's just ginormous in here. I am going to, I don't know, I had talked about, like, you can never have too many bunny. Well, we talked about redoing and making more cages here. It says I got bad connection. I don't know if you guys are seeing it or not. But I was talking about doing that, but I hate the idea of taking them. Will you do video on dog butt squeezing? It's what I'm trying to say. My phone is going slow. Oh, I mean, I can. I won't show you. I couldn't show you internally. I could show you externally. Because internally, you probably want a vet to do that. I can do it. But, like, if you take a dog to a groomer, groomers don't typically do it internally. Maybe I can make that a video and just send it to you privately. Because I don't think everybody wants to see doggy butt squeezes. They don't want to know what happens when they take their dog to the groomer or to the vet. So, what was I even saying? Who knows? Oh, I was talking about the cages. I talked about doing, these dual cages again. Oh, Alderman's Farm is on? Okay, yep, it's 6 o'clock. Okay, guys, I love you. I will see you later. Thanks for listening to me blabber on. Thanks for watching me cry. I love you, and I'll see you later.